Hey everybody, it's Cashflow here, and today's video is basically going to be about a little bit about me, and it's going to be about closing deals. It's going to be about cash flow. That's me, Cashflow Chase, and I teach you guys how to basically become more business savvy, more aware of what you're doing, what you're looking at, your ideal market of where you want to start. Whether you want to be a drop shipper or you want to be an affiliate marketer, whatever you want to do that's going to generate a cash flow for you and you're your own boss. Now, I previously did a video before this, and as you can see, there's some notes on the screen. Just going to leave those up there. And basically, these are just some seller's questions that I have in mind for when I'm, I'm supposedly wholesaling with real estate. I'm just going to leave that up there for probably another minute. You guys could look that over, pause the video, do whatever you like. But I've been up for hours, and usually people who put that time and effort, we are creators. We create time just like we created money. We are creators of time. Time wouldn't exist if we didn't create it. That's what it means to stop wasting my time. Everybody has their own time. We are our own clocks. The body has an internal clock. I get up at a certain time because I've been doing businesses and running things at a certain time that my body's now changing and suggesting because of my work ethic. And I work really hard. Don't get me wrong. I'm a college student. I'm a father at that. I'm very young. But I've been in marketing for years, and I was marketing at one point. I didn't know I was marketing. I was using a lot of social media to get local DJs. So anytime they did, I was a graphic designer. I'm a business major first. I'm a college student business major. My first major was computer science, so I am computer savvy to a certain extent. I do love computers and technology. I actually have some future ideas, but basically I took the business route because computer science costs a lot, and at the time I was online and working a lot because I was trying to accumulate some money in my pocket and go to school, but computer science got a little expensive and got hard, and I needed to go into a physical school. So what I did was I changed my major to business, and I decided to combine those two majors when I get my telecommunications degree for my master's. But just a little bit about me. I'll be 23 next month. Well, actually in a couple weeks, like three or 4 weeks. But yeah, I was brainstorming about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I came across an idea, and this is just an idea. This is nothing that has a format that's already strategically put down to a structure. This is basically about, just gonna save this, and we're gonna basically it's about finding a buyer, finding a distributor, or just someone who can supply inventory, which would be a distributor. Now, I came up with the idea, if you can go out and get 5,000 or even 1,000, it doesn't matter. If you can get a number that's good enough to present in front of a boss or someone who will supply, a distributor who will supply those units, then the more the merrier. And a deal can close fast if you have a lot of buyers. So for an example, give me 1 second. It's really early in the morning. Gotta get myself ready. I done had coffee, turkey burgers, and fries. Kind of eat weird when you're up all day, all night, only like 2-3 hours of sleep. the first thing you can do is, one, get the demand. Simple as that. I would say start with this first. Now, why would I start with getting the demand? Well, anytime you want to secure a deal, you want to have some proof. You want to have something to fall back on, something to like finalize. And I feel like as a wholesaler or a person who's involved in marketing, who looks for distributors from here for my other small businesses, I look to generate a demand before I can find a distributor, and that's what I've done. I've found a small demand, but not enough to bring to a distributor. So it's still in process, and as time goes by, you're gonna get, you might get 5,000 people, and when you get 5,000, 4,000, you can go to that person and or the distributor, call them, call the company, go to the company. It's best if it's a local company that you visit them, because it's nothing better than visiting a company where they are able to see who you are, and you might be able to close the deal right then and there. If you bring a owner 5,000 customers with a demand that needs, let's say, the new Xbox One that came out, the Elite version, $500 retail. You have 5,000 people that want this Xbox, that want this gaming console. You go to a distributor, local or about 10 miles outside of your city, and you say, hey, you walk in, you say, I'm looking to speak to the owner, I'm looking to speak to someone that I can buy 5,000 units in bulk. And you might want to increase your number. And the reason why I say increase your number is because if you have a demand of 5,000, 5,000 is a lot of people, whether you like it or not, starting out. And I would start with 6,000. I would tell them, hey, I need 6,000 just so I have an extra 1,000 in my inventory when you start generating more customers. And they're going to want to see credibility. They're going to want to see, hey, maybe your tax identification number, your EIN. And if you don't have that, shit, what I would do is I would walk in the building with an iPad and maybe a briefcase. I would show the owner or whoever I was trying to strike the deal with, hey, this is my information. I'm a verified seller. So if you have a business, make sure you try to get it verified as much as possible. The more your business is verified, the more legit you are, and the faster you will close a deal. It's nothing like being verified for something and people can go on and say, hey, that guy owns that site. I know that's him because I looked him up and he's the owner. And some people, look, you might not want to do that. I have some shops online that are not in my name, and it's not specifically that I wanted to do that. I actually did. I did it on purpose because I didn't want to spread my information too far. You know, I still want to be under the radar. Like they say, make money in silence. You don't always have to be on Front Street. You don't have to be the guy this guy owns 3 businesses or something like that. There's ain't nothing wrong with it, because that's something you can sell to the person, and you still can sell to them. But if you have a one business with your name in it and it really needs a demand for Xbox, go to them and you say, hey, first, find whoever you need to speak to. Sit down with them, bring out your iPad, tablet, whatever. You need electronics. If we did not have electronics, I'm telling you, deals and all these things would not, trust me, it would take some time. Um, you punch in your admin after you show them verification that your site and your ID, blah blah blah, and then you show them your listing, because what I had on my site was a viewers list and an email list. So I had 50 email subscribers within 2 weeks of opening, an online shop. So once they see that list and they see all these thousands of people ready to purchase, oh, trust me, the dude's gonna be like, or she's gonna be like to the owner, they're like, oh, you know what? I see you have a lot of people, and I'm willing to give you a price. So now you negotiate because you have struck the deal. Now you want to negotiate. You tell them, hey, I have 5,000 people. Can I at least get a discount for bringing such and such amount, 5,000 people? And chances are they're going to say yes, because it's a lot of people. That's why I said bring them something they can work with, that they can make money, that their business will grow. It may be a percent or two. 5,000 units, or a demand for Xbox at priced at $500 is $2,500,000. Now you get a discount and they're selling to you for $350. That's $1,750,000 that you have to pay back to them. But you're gonna turn around, put it in your shop for $500, and you get a good $150 off every Xbox you sell. And just to do the math real quick on that, so you're generating $750,000, and that's after you pay them. This is not before you pay them. This is after you pay your distributor. And once they see how quick that money starts flooding in, and don't get me wrong, you guys also forgot. Remember, you asked them for an additional 1,000 units. So when you ask that person for an additional units as a distributor, you have 1,000 left over. So if you are getting slow demand, you still have 1,000 to work with, and you're going to make a good profit. You're probably going to make a quick, maybe, who knows, 150,000. I don't know. I'm not going to do math. My owner, I think it's probably $10,500 extra, and overall you're making that amount. And trust me, anytime you do good business like that and you're able to bring in a large amount of crowd and sell quickly, first thing you would do is try to retain as much of those buyers as you can, and reviews. Now, if I made $750,000 off closing a deal, I would instantly take probably a small percent, like $4,000 or $10,000, split them apart, find a team, get a team, and have them do reviews. Have them go to speak to those customers. If it's an online shop, then have them run, the reviews on your shop. Call the customers, become your survey people, and that is going to help you with your business. Now, this was just something I've been ranting and thinking about, and just something to help you guys once you find a crowd, or you find a distributor, or anything that you're wholesaling. So I'm going to keep going on. I believe you guys get the idea. There are some other details and further insights to the business, but you guys can message me and hit me up for that. Cashflow Chase, your boy signing out. Peace.